Welcome to the show. Let's talk about the stock market. S&P 500 futures here. Weekly chart. Then we'll look at the daily and we'll look at the trade of the day. So here's the candlestick for this week. Came right up to 45.44 and has hit some resistance. That was 45.41 and a quarter was the high. So pretty much right on track where I thought there would be resistance. There has been resistance. And, the weekly looks like there's more in this, right? Looking like there's more in this. Okay, there's your cycle lows, November 26th and January 14th. I do think it's still possible to get up to 46.31, but before we talk, we'll come back to this later in the days ahead because we need to look at the daily chart. Small development there. So let's spread this out a little bit here. Yeah. Looking like an evening star. Got ourselves a doji sitting up there today. That's a red candlestick right there. It was a small day, only 30.5 in range. Good enough to still make some decent profit. We'll look at the trade of the day in a moment here. But yeah, this doji, potentially could be telling us something. Could be. Let's see, what was the... Yep, 75, and right now we're at 74. Okay, it's no big deal. Just looking at this number right here, today was closed at 75 on the SMI. That's kind of high. It's not super elevated, but it is a little bit on the high side. MACD still pretty low here at 40, almost 43. Pretty low, so there's still room to go. But this doji definitely kind of has that feel of at least the market might be stalling here. I talked about that. Here's this cycle low. Today was November 15th. And I think that's our low. When you're at a strong market like this, I talked about the market stalling. Well, there you go. Just sat there and stalled today with the doji. Now, we'll find out tomorrow whether or not this really is an evening star because that has a lot to do with the candlesticks that follow it. So maybe a little something there, just the market stalling there. And we'll wait to see what the price action does after this. But I could see it stalling up in here, maybe just a little bit in this area for a little while, and then we'll reevaluate. I still think 45.66 could happen. It is possible. But we gotta wait to see this little bit of stall right in this area to see what happens after that, okay? So there is your next cycle low for the green cycle, December 10th. Let's see, what is this one? This one is December 24th, so Christmas Eve. We can put that on there. Why not? We can duplicate this, slide it right over here, change the color. Okay. We'll make this the 24th, right? We can do this in real time. Why not? Yellow. Boom. There you go, December 24th, okay? All right, let's look at the trade of the day. I'm just looking, we got this GETIS indicator came up today, or I think that was yesterday. Yeah, it was today. Right there, we're looking at the little yellow triangle, the small one. So that's pretty significant. Pretty significant. Yeah, got to keep an eye on that because you can see what happened over here, but that was going this way. All right. Very bullish at the moment, but we could see a pause here. Okay, let's look at the trade of the day. All right, here we are on the 5-minute chart trade of the day. Believe it or not, with that doji that we just saw in the daily candlestick today, which would be hard to believe because the market's been so strong, but today was actually a short side trade, and here it is right here. Now, you could take advantage of this trade right here as well. This happened at about 8:05. A little choppy, though, to be really patient for that one to pay out. But this one right here, this was the trade. 9:40 a.m., so about 10:40 East Coast, 9:40 Texas time. Super easy trade. Look at this, way up in here. Right, bing, bing, bong, starts going down. take the trade. Right in this area, I'd take the trade. Right in this area, this little cluster of candlesticks for about 15, 20 minutes, right in that area. Take the trade. By then, you got a pretty good idea that the MACD is looking like it wants a rollover. Sure enough, it does. Take the trade. About a total of maybe 9 or 10 points, so maybe pick up 7. You gotta remember this entire day had only a range of 25. Really tight day, right? Super tight day. So that's pretty good. Pretty good trade right there. That to me was the most reliable trade of the whole day. All right, there was another one on the 15-minute chart. We'll take a quick look at that one, finish up the video. Okay, so we got one right here. This was at 11:45 Texas time. Right there, pretty good trade, nice. Super nice. This one was not as easy to make because the MACD was below the zero line. Okay, that's a hard trade to make. I personally didn't take this trade. With the MACD being below the zero line, I don't like to trade long. That's just, you know, the market's moving contrary to momentum. It does happen. Okay, you can see the market was moving down overall. But there was a trade there for those that want to take a little more risk, want to move against momentum, you can do that. Short-term indicator, right, really fast-moving indicator says, it's okay, go for it. But it's not in agreement with the MACD. I don't like these trades, but I'm just showing you this is a possible trade. For really tight markets like this one today, for those that want to take on more risk, go for it. Personally, my opinion, it's not worth it. But there was a good trade there. 5, 10, let's see, 5, 10, a little on each side, maybe about 14, 15 points in this total range. So maybe pick up about 10 or 11 of it. Okay, really, really nice. All right, if you want to become a member, you saw the cycles that I show on the daily and the weekly charts. There's also the streaming charts right down here for members. The members get streaming charts. They get a 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, and an 1 hour chart. 5, 15, and 1 hour. Okay, really nice. And the 1 hour chart has hourly cycles on it, just like the daily chart. So that's been very helpful. And I'm just looking across the room right now in my office here. The daily was okay today. It was a very tight, consolidated day. So the cycle lows, one of them was pretty decent. The other one was just kind of okay. With the market being this tight, there's not a whole lot of cycle lows going on. But even today, I could see there was a little something to go on that hourly chart. So there's cycles on the hourly chart. All right. Also, you get the Get Us Plus indicator in the streams, right? All 3 charts, 5-minute, 15-minute, 1 hour, all have the Get Us Plus indicator on it. So that's super, super nice. Anytime that algorithm thinks there's going to be a trade, it comes up on the streaming chart, and an alert gets sent to this channel. So you just set your notifications on this channel. You right click on it, boom, boom, boom. You set your notifications, and your Discord app will notify you on your phone or your laptop or your desktop, whatever you're using. Okay, so that's super nice. All right. There's also alerts coming for gold, crude oil. Now, some members asked if there was going to be streams on this. I'll think about it. Right now, it's questionable whether or not Discord's going to allow 2 streams to happen at the same time, but I'll do my due diligence. We'll see if this is doable. At the moment, I don't think they allow that, at least not easily. But I'll think about this as we move forward, whether or not we can stream these as well. Okay, but for now, the alerts still come in here for gold and crude oil, and the top 30 stocks, the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, go into this channel. Okay. If you want to get the nightly email, every night I send out an email with the S&P 500 chart attached to the email, and I usually give a few sentences or maybe a paragraph of my opinion about what I think the market's going to do. Very helpful. A lot of traders in my service use that in conjunction with the streaming charts and the alerts, and they're making some really good trades. So if you want to get the nightly email, and you join, put your email address in there. Okay. All right, so if you're interested in joining, everything in here is for members only. All this, the stream and everything, except for this one channel. That one's the only one that's not. There's really no services in there. It's just kind of like a hello kind of channel. Okay, but if you want to become a member, there's a link in the description right below this video. Make sure you read it very carefully. Once you click on it, you're going to come to the Get a Server. Then you're going to click on Server Shop. It's going to bring you over to this page right here. $7.99. All right, super good deal. Super, super good deal. Got plenty of members probably making $100 to $300 a day. All right. And I don't even think they think about the $7.99. The profits they're making more than covers for the $7.99. I think you just got to be patient. My honest opinion is just be patient. I'd come in if it was me. knowing what I know about my own service and how I use it, I'd come in for the first 2 months, maybe even 3 months. Don't do any trading. Okay, learn the service, learn how to use everything that's here. Understand the Gittles Plus indicator, the streaming charts, how to read cycles, all of that. Put it to good use. Okay, maybe even do a little bit of paper trading on your own accounts. And once you got a good feel for it, then you can start doing, I think, maybe some small positions. Okay, that'd be my opinion about the way to handle it. Okay, and then eventually you should be making some pretty consistent profits. All right. Okay, that's it. God bless everybody. We'll talk to you all real soon again next time.